High school is looking for a new assistant principal after an investigation by a private investigator. They were hired by the district to look into allegations of sexual harassment, racism, and bullying. KCTV5's Leslie Aguilar is live outside Shawnee Mission Horizons High School in Mission. So, Leslie, these allegations all stem from one school?
Right now, the allegations that private investigator is looking into all happened here at the district's alternative school. The principal, Paul Caldwell, recently announced he was moving to Shawnee Mission West as an assistant principal. The district now says that position is vacant.
Hey, ho, ho! This Paul guy has got to go!
A small crowd of more than a dozen Shawnee Mission West parents and students gathered outside the school with a message for the district.
We're here to let him know that we don't want him here and we don't want him anywhere working with any kids.
He's been racist and sexist and just a really bad person to all the students at Horizon, so we don't want him to be at our school.
I think that he definitely needs to be fired.
They're talking about Paul Caldwell. His picture is still on the website for the district alternative school, but he was recently reassigned to assistant principal at Shawnee Mission West after the district hired a private investigator to look into allegations of sexual harassment, racism, and bullying of certain students and teachers.
The thing people forget about abusers a lot is that they don't abuse the entire community. So a lot of community members are always like, well, he was great to me. I had no bad experiences with them, but that's not how abusers are. You know, they're usually charismatic and they're usually nice to everybody else.
We reached out to the school district and they sent us the same letter they sent to Shawnee Mission West parents last week. It mentions the private investigator hired to look into a staff member and said that staff member has been placed on modified duty, leaving an administrative vacancy at West. We also reached out to the teachers union for Shawnee Mission since many of the allegations of inappropriate behavior were from teachers. The union president says, "Since I worked with teachers who filed complaints against Mr. Caldwell, I am not at liberty to comment on this case." An online petition to have Caldwell fired has more than 270 signatures.
I have a pretty diverse friend group, and so I don't like any racism or anything like this I've been hearing. So I want just peace for the school, and I just don't want that. I don't want someone racist or anyone hurting my friends.
None of the people at that protest had personally had any bad interactions with Caldwell. They were all reacting to stories from several students and teachers published a week ago in the Kansas City Star. Now, we did reach out to Caldwell ourselves and have not heard back. Reporting live in Mission, Leslie Aguilar, KCTV5 News.